Alrighty, guys, welcome to Squad Ops One Life events. We have a new operation for you guys today. It's Operation Wicked Gardens. I'm XF, your commentator for tonight, even though it is still lunchtime for me. This is our EU session. This is session 1, and we have not started yet, so this is round 1 as well. Wicked Gardens is an INS versus British operation. And I'll go and pull up my map here so you guys can see the operation we'll be doing. You should see 3 lines on the map, as well with 2 squares showing the British start locations. INS have to defend one of those lines that the British chooses. However, the INS have to go around and sit down 1 fob on each one of those shield markers. Sorry, the INS have to sit down 1 fob or 1 radio on one of any one of the colors. So like 1 on the red one, 1 on the yellow one, 1 on the green one, and any location they want. And British get to choose either they're going to take the red lane, the yellow lane, or the green lane. And then the British have to clear out each one of those shields in whichever order they started in. The British get to choose their start location, which is any one of the blue circles. So kind of a complicated setup for the SLs to get all the radios down and British to choose their locations. But once we get going, you'll see the British are going to be confirming that they want to go to, let's say, the yellow route, and they'll go down just the yellow route. Once the British are done going down one of the routes, they have to defend the last shield in whatever position they chose. For our kits here, let me scroll down. For our kits for the British, for our general squad, we have 2 ARs and 1 medic. And because of our mod that's currently on the server, there's the breacher class, which means they have basically a bag of C4 with a timer on it. And once they place it down, they have about 25 seconds before it blows up. And the British also then get the weapon squad option, which gives them 2 MGs, 2 times LATs, or the I forgot. I think it's the AT4 they get, and a medic. They also get a mortar squad option if they don't want the weapon squad, which gives them 2 SLs and 1 medic. So they get extra binoculars to go ahead and look around the map. They can have a maximum of 2 mortars on the British side. For the INS, pretty classic loadout. You have 2 ARs, 1 times medic per squad, and for your entire platoon, 2 scouts. As well, they get 2 Logi technicals, and for their fob, and 2 Dishka technicals as well. For their fob, they get 1 times mortar if they are on the yellow line. If they're on the green line, they get 2 times Dishkas, and if they're on the red, they get nothing. So no sandbags, nothing like that. Pretty classic loadout for the INS. A little bit of Vic support, and just classic fob things. But that breacher class is going to be pretty nice. I hope we see that in use. So we'll go over to Evan's brief now. He's about to start. We'll listen in.
Okay, those are the locations of the militant, I can't speak today, militant training locations. Basically, we're going to be attacking them and destroying any equipment. So we're going to go from east to west. So we're going to be at J9 first, then G8, then D8. We're going to be marking with your squads. So Pain squad going to be in the north. It's going to be that mark. Clyde is going to be Storm is going to be the marksman mark in the middle, and then Clyde is going to be the hat mark in the south. Nacho squad is going to be the red fob mark. He's going to be watching for people pushing from the south and trying to flank us. So first point, J9 Pain is going to go in the north. Storm is going to go from the east, and if he's able to. Clyde is going to be attacking from the south, maybe east if there's no good area of approach. Then, once we take that point, we're going to be pushing to J8. We're going to be back in that line. I'm going to give your squad leader bearing, and you're just going to walk in that direction. And then Nacho will be in the south again. For this point, Payne again in the north, Storm in the east, and Clyde probably somewhere in the south. Wrong mark. One sec. All right. And Nacho, depending on where we get flanked from, might be watching the south, he might be watching the north, he might be watching the east. Once we take that point, we're going to see how many people we have left. We're going to try to move in the same column. And once we get to D8, depending on whose squad has more numbers, we're gonna see how we're gonna push into there. I'm assuming some of you are going to die pushing the first 2 points, so you'll get updated orders by then. Do we have any questions?
Are you watching cartoons?
He's watching a Western. I think.
Is it the red realm?
Yes, we're going the red route. East to west.
Can you mark it again, please?
Yep. You want me to mark the locations or how the platoon's moving?
Just in general, platoon.
Okay.
I've already marked.
Okay.
Any other questions? All right. Squad leaders, break them out. Get ready for live. Rules of engagement. That's up to you.
Alrighty, so that was the British brief. Looks like they're taking the red route. So that means the most northern route, so they're clearing out the 3 points, going from the east to the west. And for the INS, looks like they chose their fob as the middle location in Gulf 8. I think that's probably the most defendable location for the INS, just because there's no hills for them to fight over. It's all pretty even ground. We fly over there for the INS, see what they're up to. Ah, there we go.
Yep.
And it looks like the INS don't know which route the British should be going down.
Pretty much
So
defend the radio.
it looks like to me they have 2 squads here. So my guess is they probably have 1 squad down in the southern point, another squad up here, and then 2 full squads right here. So pretty good number spacing. We'll see though which way where the INS bring all their forces. Oh yeah, so I got corrected. So the INS, they get to use any one of the fobs as their support. So the yellow route, which I believe gets mortars, they can use that onto the red. So it doesn't matter which fob they actually use, they can still use it as a support bunker. So but however, so right now the red gets no reinforcements, the yellow and green do. So we'll see if they actually use the mortars down on the yellow area, or if they're just going to be for infantry only.
North-south line. You know, if you're in a valley and you think you're gonna get messed up, you can move.
Let's go look real fast here at our platoon leads. It is 2 pretty well-known guys in the community. We got Evan SMA on the British side, and his SLs being Nacho, Pene, Clyde, and Stormfront. Clyde's he's actually a newer regular. He was added just recently. And on the INS side for round 1, we have Best Pony as command with Silas, Dorf, Jack 0800, and HML. HML and Jack, I think they've only SL'd a few times here. They're fairly new, but I know that HML is a very good player, so we'll see. We'll see how he does.
I told him we're ready. We're waiting on the other.
Pony hasn't commanded though in a very long time though. I'm not sure if he's commanded since his mod has been put into service here.
You know, for all we know, they're spawning
We'll
at
see
the
how much we'll see how much he actually can deal with not being able to see everyone on the map, which I think I can show off here. Yeah, you can kind of see in the background here, like look how many people are in this little huddle. And then if I look at my map, it's a lot less people. The only people that are showing up are the FTLs, the medics, and the SLs. So a lot less people are showing up on the map. So we've got our live time here, 1:39. So we got a minute left. We'll go and fly back over to the British here, and we'll see how they're going to be attacking this. I don't think they're going to be taking any Vicks. Yeah, they don't get any Vicks.
You don't have to put you can do stagger column, you can do whatever, I trust you guys, just keep together.
I think if we get separated, yes, but I think we should always try to stay together and watch our 360.
Okay, to be honest, the
Let's see if we can find out
so
who
good.
here has a breacher class.
Holy hell.
So here, Vindication has,
Is kind of
Nickman C has,
Do I have the
we might
wraps
not
on
be
my helmet?
running
and
Yeah.
Silent does. I think I saw Silent. I heard him. He's right here.
Doesn't everybody have?
This is
Orange,
a guy
though?
who
I
has a
think I do.
breacher.
You
He
do,
looks
Everybody.
just like all the other guys.
Oh, wait,
And this is
wait,
an
okay,
SL.
no.
You can tell because the antenna.
Okay, you're the medic.
All right, let's go.
But yeah, they look just like a
Right,
normal
1 second, we're
normal
live,
player,
let's go.
except they
Let's wait
have
for a second.
it looks like one of the backpacks, one of the small little pouches. They'll place it down. They got 20 seconds to run away before it blows up. Same size as a IED.
Why? Dude, we have better camo than they do.
No, I'm not saying like it's scary.
Good.
I want to get here before they get any reinforcements, or I don't know, Tony's gonna come up with some crazy.
Good job on the mod. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long work in progress here. We definitely have some cool features in the prize going out right now that we'll see if we can get working, but it's a whole lot of trial and error.
Nacho, start going south.
Alright.
Very nice platoon line. They're a little clumped up, but they'll spread out eventually. It's just because they got right into live right now. Gucci over on Twitch asking, was that added in V11.12 or V11.2? No, that was added in our mod. It was just in the squad ops mod. Maybe it'll be added eventually, but we don't know of anything like the OWI devs wanting to add anything like that.
Payne, you're in charge? Or other?
Hey, should we maybe go a bit slower so he can spawn back in before we take any contact? If he comes back.
It looks like Evan SMA disconnected, which was the British command. So that might cripple them right here.
Let's just keep moving to the first
He's
point.
in his own squad, so he can spawn back in.
Okay.
Looks like Squad 3 called out a technical that they heard. And yep, I was up there to the north.
Techie to my north.
I hear also another techie
Technical on the hill. Direct
over somewhere over here. Pull up my name tags here so I can see these guys. There we go. See, we got in the main town, the first point that they have to clear out on the red.
I have a techie
We got a technical here. It looks like it's Dentrick. He is an SL, I believe. No, he's not an SL.
Hey, the tag is right on the hill to your 196 squad 3 or
Yeah, he is definitely spotted, and he's getting shot at. Wow, that is. They were ready to go with multiple ARs in that one technical. I think only Dentrick went down. Nope, Dentrick did not go down. I don't know if they're bleeding, but the techie is hit a little bit.
We have enemies directly north of me.
Okay.
The squad number 3 on the British side of the contacts to the north. As I fumble around with my name tags. And these guys, yeah, they're going to be downhill battle here for the British. Looking up onto the INS. Dish goes out.
Alright, I'm just gonna set up here, over here right now. This is a pretty good spot to...
Yeah, watch this other flank. Payne, how's it going?
Engagement, multiple infantry and the techie.
Oh, rocket goes out on the techie. Beautiful shot. It's down. I think it actually took out the guy who was just standing right next to it, too. Wow.
Reinforcements call for them.
Yeah, we had contact down here.
Let's go and see here. Look around real fast. I think there's only this one INS left because that one guy took it out by the splash of the lat round. So it is just, is this Benby?
Good job.
Another one moved to my northwest.
Assholes are already looking over with binos. He eventually will go down, that's for sure. This guy's the G3. Very uncommon choice.
2 and 1.
But it's very powerful at this range. It shoots 7.6251, so it is the same power as a 249.
Alright, start pushing in.
Yeah, he's gonna do hit and run techniques there. Let's see where he ran. There he is.
Storm go first, and then Clyde cover him, alright?
We'll break contact point south.
Okay. I repeat, Storm push in, Clyde.
And this guy will be running back. I'm not entirely sure what he's trying to do. He might be trying to get the British to chase him down, but they know they have a different objective than chase down one guy or maybe 2 or 3 guys. So we'll take a look at our map right here. And yeah, Squad 3, the British squad who were engaging them first, is completely ignoring him now. They're moving into the point. They're keeping on their objective. So is Squad 4, 2, and 1.
We got
They're all
another squad
converging.
covering us.
We're going to fly over to the British here to see what they are up to.
Casualty report for everyone. Storm, go.
Full strength.
What for IEDs?
Clyde.
Full strength.
Payne.
Push in here.
Nacho.
Can't hear anything.
That's
SL.
up,
We
brother.
don't hear any radios.
How many think we took out,
Clear,
Payne?
clear them all.
Just a techie?
Clear all the buildings.
Building on the left, anyone want to chill?
Alright,
Go
I'm
in
assuming you
there.
guys took contact out over here too?
Alright, so the British have taken
Building
over
165.
their very first point
Alright, so it's
with only 2 technicals as contact. However, the INS now know what is their main
Man,
location,
this squad
or their main
point is
route, so they
clear.
know it's the red route, and they know the middle point is going to be
Let's
next.
get out of the town to push into the town.
Building's
Alright.
clear.
Get out of the town.
Nacho,
Get
start
up
pushing
on the
west
hill.
now.
Yeah, they know it's clear, and
Up on
they're
the
just going to
hill
keep on
west.
moving through. Orders from
I want
command.
Alpha on this hill
SMA
with me,
is
Bravo.
back
Set up on
after
the
a
hill
quick
to our
reload.
north.
Yeah, we're gonna push some rocks and hold.
The hill directly to our north. The little rise.
Is that north?
Gunshot north.
He's getting his guys up onto the perch of this hill just to get some 360 going out. Let's go and look and see here what the INS are going to be setting up for these guys as they make their pretty slow advance.
Okay, we're gonna reform the line on one's position.
Yeah, they are very far away. I think we're looking at,
Okay.
let's see here, 300, 600, 900 meters out. It's about a kilometer of walking here. Yep, there we go. So INS setting up on their point.
Alright, remember we are
So they only got about, I'm going to say, a squad and a half inside the main town. And then everyone else is up on top of this hill.
Where's Dora?
I'm right here.
And I'm letting you know. I'm letting you
I
know
know.
that the weaponized.
Dude, I have comms with command. I know your squad's dead.
I'm just letting you. Okay.
Is it just you?
No,
It's kind of flying around right now. I see there's a couple INX that are running to the middle point.
One is in the field.
Alright,
I don't know if they'll. I think they'll beat the British there. I'm not 100% on that though. And they are going to be using this mortar fob.
Or unless you have the
They have a
technical,
Logi coming over to it. Yep, best pony command. He is on the mortars, ready to go, ready to drop them. Fantastic INS models. I do love the change that they added to them. Yeah, it looks like the rest of the INS are just trying to move up as fast as possible. Yeah, it's just rallies in the fob back there. So the rest of the INS are just starting to move north, and we'll have, I think, just command back here with the mortars and one guy driving the Logi. Shuttling some people with the Logis here. Johnny over on Twitch. The objective for this round, we're already kind of halfway through, but the British start either on the east or the west side on the blue dots. And the British must choose whatever path they want to clear, whether it be green, yellow, or red. British have currently chosen the east start location, and they've chosen the red route. They've cleared their very first point in J9-7, and they're moving to Gulf 8-7 now. We're about, I would say, 800 meters now until the British will make contact with the INS at their second point. So it's going to be a little bit of time before we see some contact here as INS get set up to get some ambushes going. But the general objective is, yes, the INS have to kill the British and the British have to kill the INS. But however, there's kind of an underlying objective of the British must clear out whatever route. They want to patrol the Kamdesh area to make sure it's safe.
We're gonna be holding around the GH line.
So yeah, it looks like INS is just gonna be setting up in little rock outcroppings. Nice little fire team clusters spread out through the hills.
Hey Evan, you want my SWAT to get closer to your guys' straight south, or
Actually, get on that hill.
stay as far down?
Just stay on that hill. Is that a good
we are
spot?
Alright.
Yeah, is that a good spot?
I'm not up on it yet. I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
Alright, just let me know. You can stay there for the time being if you have good eyes.
Alright.
Across this road, Alpha.
Alright guys.
Sprint across the road, shift a little north.
Alright, the British are making big pushes here.
Shift to
A whole bunch of
northwest.
people. But they're still a couple hundred meters out.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here for a bit, Evan.
Once we start halting, though, I need you to push until we reach the GH line.
Spacing.
Yeah, don't be like right on top of me, guys. You gotta space out.
Hey, Squad 2, if you need to flank south to go attack from the south,
Just gonna be booking through these hills here.
let me think real quick. If you have to attack that point from the southwest, if there's no good approach from the southeast, let me know.
Yeah, copy that. I was pushing southwest a little bit. I was gonna push west.
Okay, that's all good. If you could do that.
Looking up our map here, and yeah, the INS looks like they've reformed. They're going to be taking over this entire hill. That's definitely a nice move on the INS part. They do have a squad in the main town, but the British are now going to be moving across onto the main, I would say like plateau, that will overlook the town, and we'll see some valley fighting going across here.
I'm back.
Squad 1, is that a good hill? Good eyes?
I'm about to check that. Yes, it is.
Alright, is there a good southern approach, or is Clyde gonna have to go from the southwest?
One second, I'm trying to locate objective.
D87.
Sounds like to me through their command comms. I think they're thinking that Clyde here, Squad 2, will be able to just take over this hill. But there is INS down there. I don't think there's that many. Remember, there is also other people besides just the FTL and SL you see on the map right now. So there could be about a fire team down there, I think. Let's do that. Squad 4's guys, yeah. So they probably have a fire team up here, a fire team down there. So yeah, we'll see what happens when Squad 2. They might just fall right into their trap. So we'll see. But however, on the British side, they're going around on the north side, so they're kind of getting like this S on each other. See a technical movement around here. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing. See who are in here. Keys and Zag. They might be just shuttling around supplies. They will run into Squad 4 if they keep on going down this road.
Storm, where are those guys pushing to? Yeah, I see contact on the objective, AR. On about
Looks like Squad 2, Chaotix Clyde, they're making contact now. Yep, they walked right into the INS trap. One goes down.
Report, who's take contact?
That's me.
Okay, from where? The objective?
Guam's down. Guam's down.
Yes, from the objective, I believe. Negative,
Okay.
it's not on the objective. They're on the opposing ridge.
Actually,
Okay,
it's
Clyde,
like
you
calling
push
in.
that
It is
ridge.
Squad
They're
1's
up on the
guys.
ridge.
So I think they're trying to get caught at Clyde and moving south
Push
now.
the ridge.
We're on the ridge west of the objective.
Okay. Evan, he just heard a techie to our southwest.
Shift fire right.
Information on it.
Alright, start. Nacho, start pushing west. I think Clyde's gonna need your help.
There is, yeah, there's guys to their south as well. Another British soldier goes down.
Squad lead to Bravo. Do you want us to push into
That was an SL shot him. Who was that? Silas, yeah, Silas shot him.
Just an FT on a medic up front.
Copy that.
Got some smoke
Command,
signals
I
on
only
the
saw one or
You
two
guys want me to
contacts
pin
up on
down
that
for a
ridge.
little bit here.
Okay, I still want you to take that Clyde. Storm, just hold position and get ready to assault.
Alright, Bravo, push up to
Storm
Alpha's
front,
position
Squad
and prepare
1.
to assault the ridge.
He's stuck right in the middle right now. And he's lost 3 of his men. I think there's only 1 guy. Mortars, I heard mortars go out right now. So let's see where these guys land.
I got more contact to the south.
Squad 2, they're trying to move around to the south here, but they're taking their time. They're going really slow. See these mortars land. It is just barely away from them. Really close. There was a little small group here. I think that's another group of Stormfronts guys. It's like they've already gotten in contact inside the town.
Yeah, I got
Maybe not.
contact.
One, start pushing into
There's
the
so many
objective.
windows blocked by trees. I think they're gonna just run up right there.
3,
I think I just get right over to the fob.
start pushing in.
Yeah.
Copy that, working on it.
Nice use of the vaulting mechanic here. They're trying to get in, trying to find that. They have to hear the radio. I can hear it.
Guys, there's a fucking
You're
guy
fucked.
right up real close.
They hear the AK going off and they're scared. INS soldier, he's running. Yeah, they saw each other.
Yo, Nick, just cover that corner. Don't play
He's
me
falling
down.
back. Now they're gonna get the
Yo, we
wrath
gotta-
of the INS on them. They better get inside that building.
We gotta push them somehow. We gotta kill them.
Yes.
Alright, tell them to hold there, don't.
I don't know if these guys in the south are doing that.
One, try to get to him. Two, how's it going?
They were vaulting through here, but yeah, there is a doorway, so they could get in there, but it's wide open. That SL could probably shoot them if he gets a nice angle. Yeah, he would be able to shoot them digging through that window. Yeah, there's that window hole right there. Really, really nasty angle.
I'm trying to suppress him for you.
Copy that, I'm under fire.
Guys, on me. On me. I'm about to get behind this wall.
3, what do you think you
Slowly go down with the block.
Behind us, the British soldiers who moved in town, they're moving north. I think this guy in the window is about to see. Yeah, oh, he got headshotted. Wow, first shot from him. He was that. Miyamoto takes out Hamdog. First shot over from Miyamoto. He took out Hamdog right here, this British soldier.
Do you know where he shot from?
Weird.
They have no idea where they got shot from.
Yeah, Nacho.
Or right around the corner.
You said we're what?
Oh, no.
They're gonna be not pushing that way now.
Nacho,
They're kind of stuck.
the ridge to your north.
Chaotic, or Nacho, they came up behind them, however.
One,
Oh, Mortis went out right on top of the British soldiers, of course. Right as soon as I looked back, it didn't kill anyone. Oh, never mind, that mortar did. It killed 2 of them, both of them. Wow, fantastic mortars.
Yeah, they're right in front of you. I got them 2 different directions.
All right, and we got Nacho here on the hilltop. He's pushing over with his full squad. The ambush or INS squad 1, I think.
Squad lead down, I'm in command. They're directly south of us, close contact.
God. Hey, Florence, get on that ridge and push to 3.
Who is this right here that's hiding? Zag. He was the guy in that lodge we saw earlier.
Hey, 1, what are the odds of you pushing into the town?
They have no idea that they're over there. Mortals go. They go right on top of Nacho. It kills Jenkins. Wow, these mortars are amazing. I bet it's best pony are on them. It's like they have satellite imagery or something. I don't know the INS have that type of technology yet.
2, how many guys do you have left?
And he's switching in between.
They're mortaring my town.
Yep, they mortared out over there now. They're about to push and they mortared it.
Move, guys. They're gonna mortar us. Move.
These mortars, they're controlling where they want it.
1, get inside a building as quick as
Nacho's pushed up to the north. He's gonna get stalled out. On the south side, the British, they've gone on top of the hill. They've crossed the road, and they're now gonna be pushing north
Guys, you
and
gotta
creating a
look at me.
pincer maneuver with the Nacho squad up in the north, the British squad. And yeah, they can just see each other. A nice little valley fight here. Real short range.
Where are they?
Suppress them.
Oh wow, that AR, he gets headshotted. I have no idea where from. It might be this guy? Yeah, I think it was this guy. Who is that? TJ Rubs. Yeah, Rubs.
3, can you hold your position?
Great shot on his part.
You want us to hold? Alright. Maybe just got mauled by mortars trying to hold.
Oh, okay. Push south then. Push south. Relink with 2.
Affirm. Moving south.
Gotcha.
I think there's already been a couple British soldiers who went down. They've got 3 bodies right there and the one guy who we saw die.
Storm,
So they're pushing through. They're making movement, but they're getting killed while they do it. I don't think they're having good trades.
Yeah, start pushing it.
So that actually wasn't Nacho squad. Who was that up there? It was squad 3. It was Flaccid Walrus. I don't know who the original SL was. Let me see. I think it was Payne or Payne.
SL, can you direct my fire if you see him?
Yeah, I don't see anyone anymore, but...
Look at our kills here. 4 downs. We got 15 on the INS and 9 on the British. So the INS are definitely making good trades here. They're up by 6.
We're gonna be like 005, 002.
When are you inside?
On top of that hill.
I am currently inside a building.
These guys, they're staying right next to each other, so they get shot at and they both have to fall back instead of being able to fire on the guy who's firing back at them. They're too clumped up. This guy could easily be back here. Mortals go on Nacho Squad 4. They're too far south. Those have been good probably about 40 seconds ago.
To clear the contact on that ridge, I want you to push into the town with one. One, just hold tight.
Yep. There we go. Nacho Squad. They're just trying to push
right
up.
now. They're kind of
Or no, it's Chaotic Clyde. So there's two squads down here.
Get out of
Just
that
the amount of people
town,
have been
man.
killed.
Start pushing north, get into the town. Three's dead.
It's like Squad 3 who are up here. They got engaged by the rest of the INS up in the north. And their SL and another man. No, just their SL went down. The replacement SL. So there's 3 INS versus 3 British up here in the north. Let's see here. We got Liberal, Top Bun, and DFF with Tactical Beard, LP, and Niholes. Niholes is a very good shot, so we'll see if he can pull through in this little front for the INS. If LP runs up right now, you can ambush these guys who are medicing each other. No. Yeah, they're going to be falling back. They're using these smokes to their advantage to fall back, get another ambush, take the high ground, using it to their advantage. It's like the British have assaulted the INS or on the hill on the south side. Very little casualties. I think they're actually taking one on this hill. I don't see any bodies. Who we got here? We got Silas back here. He's hiding in the bush from more than a squad of British surrounding him. As you can see, this is the original position, the INS, and he's falling back, and he's surrounded.
Copy that.
Grenade goes out. I saw Orange throw a nade. Oh, he gets shot down by Orange before the nade goes off.
We're pushing towards you. Still 2 guys, Storm.
There we go. That's the rest of the INS on the south side of the hill. Well, now there is guys kind of on their side, but not many here. Let's see it. Zimbari, Rob, and TG. And we got DFF back here. It's like those guys who took out the top of the hill got shot out. I don't see them anymore unless they ran back to the point already. Yeah, we go Liberal, Pundit, Top Bun. Yeah, they've all ran back.
Alright, Evan, we got enemies to our straight east.
Turn off my outlines here.
South me?
We got British who've got it inside the town now. It is Stormfront and Wellhome.
They peek the window, they'll see you.
They're not going to be pushing out. They're going to be watching the 2 angles. The main window, the door. They do have a small window they can look through. Kill both of them. That would be a hard peek for them. But remember, that was almost a full squad that was pushing from the north, and they went down. Or sorry, the southeast.
You got 2 options. Push north or push east.
Stormfront engages from the main window.
One pushing door.
You got it?
Nade goes out. It goes in. It's right on top of them.
Get in cover. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay, so this is it then.
Mousebit is 2 dead. Mud. That was beautiful nade. Absolutely beautiful.
Nacho, I want you to push north. Try to get out of there.
The nade practically hit Stormfront in the face. So all the British, except for, I think it's Command. Yeah, Command is down here. So now we have just the British up here on the west side? Yeah, west side.
Storm, you're not up.
Looking around, it's only 3 INS, but there is a good amount of British. However, most of the Porsche is dead. Looking around here, I can see 4 British who are alive, and then I think just 2 more, 3 more who are over here. Command is getting mortared. So it's just those little groups. You got 3 small groups. This is our larger group with 4 men. It's like they're shooting down some more INS.
I know where I'm at.
It was 1 times. I think he's down.
That was J-Tech who killed Zimbari. Zimbari just pushed out at the wrong moment to fall back. And we are at kills 14 for the British and 24 for the INS. So INS are up by 10. the British were just pushing in these big clumps, and they couldn't get any crossfire up. You know, they couldn't get any supporting fire. They didn't bound at all. They all kind of pushed at once, so the INS were able to just be able to shoot them while they're pushing. I'm not entirely sure with that small. Yeah, I think they're coming over here.
They push straight into the town directly east.
Yeah, they're coming over. They haven't cleared that town yet, because that radio is still up.
Okay, try to get eyes. We gotta make a play for this.
Yeah, we also. Oh. So there's only there's only 4 of us.
It's like, yeah, they're listening,
Like
saying there's only 4 in command, but they don't know there's guys over here. So they are gonna have 3 more people to reinforce them.
And 2,
Because
we're gonna move in to try and help
this
the
guy
leaders down.
is an HMG, and this is an AT gunner, and this guy's the medic. So only one of them would appear on the map right now.
4. Okay, that's great.
So Nacha thinks there's only 4 guys.
Start pushing in.
Yeah, Nacha thinks only 1 guy reinforcements coming, but there's really 3. So it's 7 British as the main force plus command, so technically 8, versus how many are in this town right now? A lot more, and they get defender's advantage. So we got 1 guy watching northwest. I don't think he's gonna be able to see the British out of that window. As I float around. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to see them out of this window.
So watch out. You might get meat. Might get melted.
And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, they're outnumbered, and the INS have defender's advantage right now.
Alright, is the road on your west into the town clear, Dorf, in terms of like enemy contacts? Or do you have no idea?
Squad 1 can probably answer that better. No, negative. I see.
We'll find out. Are you see contacts?
Hold on, that's a friendly. Never mind.
All right.
It's the PKM gunner, looking like a fish.
Understood. You know, in retrospect,
oh no, they are there. They are west.
060.
British decided to start shooting up on that northwest corner as an alert INS to their position.
Copy, it was a 1 tap from the east side.
Unknown, squad 1 can answer
northeast.
that.
So got shot to the
Sometimes it's best to just not shoot.
Where are they shooting at on your west?
That was west.
And now the INS is going to be looking this way. So they heard that 085 go off.
I think they killed the PKM gunner.
Looks like you did get one though.
Oh, wait, we don't have a PKM gunner.
Pretty far shot.
So
Evan's getting shot at.
I think I saw one.
I'm really
Just
confused.
crawling back in
One
cover.
on the hill above the town. Where are they shooting at you from?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Copy.
He's just going to be trying to scout out around where they are in the town. It's not going to be that much of a help
Okay, so
or a benefit for them. Nacho's men, he got mowed down as well with one of their men, so it's just knee holes up right now. Apparently Evan went down. Yeah, I think you guys can see it on your stream. So yeah, actually, that guy who I said couldn't see much in the window, Nacho ran right to where you could look. He walked right into an AR. Who is that? That was DFF with his AR. They walked right into him. It's horrible luck right now for them. It really is. Horrible luck and not using bounding.
Hey, it's just us 3, dude. Hey, JTech. Everybody's fucking dead.
Copy.
So we got
Yeah.
2
we just
British
wanna go
down
push
there.
in and see what we can do.
They won't be able to see them though. They don't have the SL kit.
All right.
They think
push
they're
in.
the only survivors.
We'll try to take cover as much as possible on the way in.
Alright, looks like they're giving
Let's
motivational
stop
speeches
slow,
right now.
too, so we can get somewhat clear that street a little bit.
I just need to find the window that the guy is shooting from. I'll just shoot this in fucking inside.
Smoke out.
Oh yeah, they're fucking me up. Oh dude.
Who's that shooting at them? You missed him barely with the
Fuck, these
RPG here.
guys on me.
It was Keys. Keys the AK. Shooting at Tactical Beard.
Okay, I'm throwing smoke. Pop smoke if you got it.
Yo, we should spread out.
They're
Yeah,
literally
move
all
away,
on
move
top
away.
of each other right now. They say we should spread out.
Yeah, fuck, let's push 120, go around, and then
I
push in.
think
They got us
Nihol's
fucking covered
pushed
from
down here.
the town.
He died. Yeah, I don't see any more British. I think we're just looking at those guys. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just looking at these three. So you look at all the admin camp. And this INS coming up behind them. Wow, I think that was a GL? No, it was a grenade. That was a grenade from who? It was from TJ Grubbs. Great grenade on his part.
Bandage for you? How do I give you a bandage?
Just grab your bandage and put it around me.
I think he's holding his gun a little weird. I don't think he should do that. Yeah, they are stuck right now. They have TJ Grubbs sneaking up on them while on the main city they're getting suppressed. It is just a matter of time right now. I think he's in a just judging by the character model, I think he's trying to slap him with it. That's how close he is right now.
We gotta get out of here. They know our location.
Yeah, there goes the AK. Tactical Beard goes down. And J-Tech is the last man standing
Are
right
you
now.
there, Tactical? Damn.
It's kind of looking both ways. Which way do I want to die? Do I want to die to the city? Or do I want to die from the Hill Raiders? Townspeople, Hill Raiders. Who's this? TJ Grubbs, and who's the other guy? Rob. I really hope he goes in for the knife kill. J-Tech has been spotted. Over TJ Grubbs, he hears him shoot. Who's gonna get who first?
I can't move. What the freak?
No, he gets pecked off from the city.
Oh man, that sucked.
He was stuck inside the tree.
Couldn't move.
I guess it's probably this guy in the window? Maybe? I think it was... It might have been this guy. I don't know. One of them.
Nice try, guys. We had fun.
We got total kill count of 15 for the British and 32 for the INS. Good match for the INS. They definitely responded to figuring out which way the British are going pretty dang fast. And the use of the mortars were absolutely fantastic. Let me see here. It was best pony on the mortars. He got 5 kills with the mortars. Fantastic. So that was the end of session 1, round 1. We'll be back with round 2 in just a couple minutes here.
Yeah, yeah, they are. All right, so.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to session 1, round 2. We have switched teams. However, I'm still on British. The commands have changed. Same op. Go over it real fast here. Bring up the map. The British get to choose either the east or west side, and the INS get to choose one of the locations. Sorry, the INS get to put down one radio at each one of the colored shields. So they get to put one down in red, one down in yellow, one down in green, in any location they want. Then British get to choose one route that they want to clear. I believe Best Pony said that he wanted to take down the yellow route. So that's the middle one, because that's what the mortars are. So INS, they'll be setting up their radios. Looks like, yeah, they're just trying to move around. They might be doing the first points on each. I'm not 100% on that, though. So yeah, it's just pretty standard. British have to clear out the INS, and the INS have to defend. However, once the British get to their last defense point, they have to then hold that, and the INS get to attack them. For the kits, a little bit of specialness going on due to the mod. We have, for the basic British squad, 2 times AR, 1 times breacher, and 1 times medic. The breacher gets effectively an IED that looks like a stick of C4, and it's on a timer. You get 25 seconds before it goes boom. And they get the choice between a weapon squad and a mortar squad. The weapon squad gets 2 times MGs, 2 times LATs, and 1 times medic. If they go with the mortar squad, they get 2 times SL and 1 times medic. And the mortar squad gets 1 times Logi, and they place down 2 mortar tubes. The INS, fairly standard loadout as well for them. They have 2 times ARs, 1 times medic for each squad, and for the platoon, 2 scouts. They also get 2 logistical techies and 2 times Dishka techies. They get to move around the supplies wherever they want to any one of the radios. They're not bound into one. Pretty standard op for attack and defend. However, there is some nice little features with the mod, with less people appearing on the map, only medics, FTLs, and SLs, and the breacher class. I believe this is the first op with the breacher class, as British started in their brief. Go and listen in here.
Oi, who are you talking to?
All right. Okay, we still gotta wait for a couple people from Squad 2.
Silas.
No,
I think I forgot to tell him we were having a brief.
Oh.
Brief!
Oh,
All right. Welcome
Our
to the brief.
squad lead just doesn't care.
Quiet.
All right. Quiet down. We have wisdom to discuss. Silas, what is best in life?
Role playing, having fun in the op, and making sure we stay alive.
Wrong. What is best in life?
To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of their squad leaders.
Yes. Yes.
Hear, hear. Hoorah!
All right. Now let's discuss the plan for how we're going to do that. But actually, it's all a joke. But anyways, the plan. We're going to have 3 squads in a phalanx moving through Route Yellow, and we're going to have Dorth Squad, the 4th Squad, the Weapon Squad behind us, laying down like just walls of hate with the M240 Bravo. Now, we're just going to move right through Route Yellow. We're going to go first to Kilo 10 and clear that out. Then we're going to go to Hotel 11, clear that one out. Then we're going to go to Delta 10, which is the final location, and clear that one out. One of those 3 locations will likely have a mortar and some accompanying sandbags. Our objective is to eliminate this mortar fob somewhere along the way because, as you saw last round, the mortars are very deadly. So we're going to try and do this quick and clean, patrol right through, end up on the other side, and basically set ourselves up on the hill overlooking the last point, and as well as in the point proper. The first village is probably going to be the toughest in terms of clearing it, because they're going to have potentially, a squad there, potentially 2 squads actually, and also if that, those buildings are pretty nasty in terms of clearing them out. There's a lot of them. Second village is pretty easy. The fob can only be in the Hotel 11 Keypad 7 area. So there's 2-3 buildings that they can have it in maximum, so we know where to look. The last fob is going to be the hardest. That's the one in Delta 10. Or actually, the last one's going to be probably less hard, but still hard, because there's not as many buildings, right? But they got those hills overlooking, and if the fob's there, then we're going to be getting mortared the whole way trying to move up there. So that'll be kind of a problem. That's why we're going to try and keep moving at all times. We're not going to stop after we clear each of these villages. We're going to roll on through like a horde. Like an ancient barbaric horde. So, any questions? Is the intent of this plan clear? We all kind of get where we're going with this?
In the likely scenario that we get ambushed, what's the plan?
Depends how many people die. If everyone dies in the ambush, the plan is going to continue to be push each thing in turn. If like half of us die, then we might regroup and come in from another direction. Like say we're moving between Kilo 10 and Hotel 10, and we start getting ambushed heavily from the sides. Say like there's a bunch of people set up on the ridge in Juliet 11, Keypad 7, and they start shooting us for coming down the backside of Juliet 10. Then we'll probably pull back and move north, then swing up through Juliet 9, and then back down through India 9 and India 10, and then just kind of move through Hotel 10. We'll just snake around basically. If we hit heavy ambushes from our flanks, we will break contact, run away, and then approach the next point in the line from a different direction. However, I don't think we're going to hit heavy contact at the first point unless they have their fob there, or the second point, again, unless they have their fob there. I think we're going to hit the heavy contact on the third point because I think they're going to concentrate all of their people there and try and stop us there, because that'll give them the longest time to build up. And yeah, they did. They drove their truck right by, as you all saw, so they know where we're at, probably. I don't think that... People are pretty unobservant when they're driving those things, but like, come on, everyone was standing around in the open. They drove like right through the middle of us. They know we're coming from this direction. So if I had to guess, they're going to set up on point 3 and then try and mortar us everywhere from here to there as we check the yellow route once they confirm that we're on that route. Because, yeah, that would be the thing that I'd do if I was in possession of such information. Because I'm a dick. Yeah.
Was that cheating or was that a handicap?
That was an accident, I will say.
Just call it civilians.
But
civilians drove through the area whilst gathering.
So it's whatever. We figured out where they were going really early on, so we basically had similar information. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Question?
Yes.
Are we planning to move as like a full platoon line, or are we staggered columns?
Basically full platoon line. We're going to have the squads spreaded from south to north in numerical order, so the lowest number on the south, highest number on the north, and then we're going to have north is going to trail 200 to 300 meters behind with the weapons squad providing base of fire. We're literally just going to rely on overwhelming numbers and our superior equipment to carry the day as we press through each of these objectives in turn.
It's well with it.
Alright, let's just do chain of command real quick as well. Chain of command is going to be, if I die, Dorf's in charge. If Dorf dies, Silas is in charge. If Silas dies, HML's in charge. If HML dies, Jack's in charge. If all of them are dead, then whichever one of you feels comfortable leading the platoon and also is a fire team leader is in charge. And if all the fire team leaders are dead, then whichever one of you is the most charismatic and has the best idea will lead the platoon.
I'll do it. That's right.
Cool. All right. And just to review our main objectives again, we are taking and clearing the villages in Lima 10, Keypad 1, Hotel 11, Keypad 7, and Delta 10, Keypad 6. Cool? Cool. All right, we're ready to set for live, and we're going to get going.
When are they adding rain?
Rain? Oh, I really want them to add rain. Probably not for a while.
Alrighty, so that was the British
making a
brief.
bad.
Again, it's a pony plan, so it's basic, but he has to explain it in the most complex way possible. Planning out every single last detail, every little step you're going to be making.
For squad leaders if we kill all of them.
But it's a good plan. He's just going to be keeping his guys as a big mortar ball as they head to the middle point, the first yellow point. And they're going to have the fire support squad kind of in the back, just looking over them. Over on Twitch, we got Paradox asking which factions had the breacher. Right now, it's just the British, Russians, Americans, just like the main factions. However, the conventional forces. However, the INS and militia will be getting something for the Raider class, where it's the same effect. It looks like an IED, except when you place it down, it goes on a timer, so you don't need to worry about, you know, having that scout die with his detonator. It will always be ready to blow up.
Silas died?
Yeah, he'll be back, sure. So we're gonna wait for him to get back. We'll kick this whole shit.
Yeah, just hold fan for him. Keep it warm.
Yep. Gotta say, this map is really good for ops.
I know, it's just setting up here. They have to set up a radio in this midpoint. I don't see them doing it quite yet. Maybe because they're too close?
Alright, is everyone ready?
Ready.
Where did the radio go?
Sorry.
I had to dig it up as the wrong side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead and do it. We can get this up.
Alright, we're ready.
Storm.
I'm holding on to my IED until
Besides the radio,
we know which way they're coming from.
Yeah, we're ready. Alright, we're gonna get the lifetime.
Really? Or are they just saying that?
As soon as we know what route they're going to, plan is to all go to that same point. If I have any different orders, I'll tell you as soon as I know where they're coming from. But, yeah.
I think we have a
so
lifetime
I'm gonna
yet
have
here.
my scout
Check.
placed down his
Yeah,
mine
no
in the
lifetime
building.
yet.
Mine was a month
We're
ago.
waiting for one of the SLs to
Just talking?
reconnect after crashing.
What's the flag on Brandon's
Stalker.
back? What's the deal with that?
Oh, I think it's.
I don't know.
I heard somebody say.
Wait, stop. Stop
Leave me
moving so
alone.
I can look at your bag.
Bag? The red, blue, and yellow thing.
Look up, stop looking down, look up.
Your drum
like that
flag.
flag.
Like the second one is red.
Some kind of subdued.
Dude, you just stepped on the ad.
Dude, what's that?
Subdued, like it's like dark color.
Oh,
But the British flags on the shoulders look like the Macedonian flag.
Which means 7 feet into the town, right?
It's funny, they're looking at the flags on all the backpacks right now. However, it's gonna be kind of funny because if we really want to, we could replace all the flags to be the squad ops logo, which I think would be pretty funny.
Yeah, I know the protocol, man. I'm good. Cool. Alright, and then you are...
So we got a live time here, 1:38, so
I'm
it's
pretty
1
excited to
minute.
be using the big boy gun in an op. It's kind of cool.
And let's get ready to head
Restart
south.
fast, and it's gonna be pretty fast to main contact here. Is literally the entire INS platoon are on the very first points and ready to go. So I think what's gonna happen is these guys they're gonna push in down through the middle, and then the squad 4 and squad 1 and 3 are gonna come in from the north and the south and kind of pincer them, and we'll see if they get murdered in this little peninsula. But I don't think so. I think the amount of density they'll have and the fire support squad and the back, they might be able to hold them off if they do get a flank gun.
Yeah, I swear in your mom too.
And it's all depending on how ambitious the INS want to get. Whether they're going to try to flank or to reinforce.
Remember, Kilo 26. 100
Well, I can't find the time in the tab, but I believe you guys.
Easy, right? Contact pretty quick here.
It's
top. The number is at the very top.
Yeah.
There is a clock counting down that says 138.10, 138.09, 08, 07.
Silas is looking at the
clock. Here we go.
Try to find this.
And we are live.
Alright, Bravo, moving on file.
Copy. Just line up, squad lead.
Does this man have his knife out? Or his binos?
Sorry, don't you?
For you. He's got a pistol out. He's ready to just blast you.
I'm moving.
We might hit contact in less.
He's right behind you. It's almost on you.
Yeah, they're just allowing them to get their spacing here.
Spread, everyone spread.
About 10-15 meters.
Get contact, like,
The weapon squad is just, allowing them to push forward so they can, if guys get behind them, they can pincer them. But it is still a very nice formation from the British. They're spread out, a little bit of cluster.
Yeah, actually, move like west.
But pretty good spacing.
From where you're currently, because you're enmeshed with 3, and you're supposed to be to the north of them.
I'm meant to be very south, aren't I?
No, the opposite. You're the highest number. You're meant to be the
Just gonna map here.
to the north.
It's got, I don't know where these guys are going.
No,
but we do have. Yeah, it looks like they're all just gonna remain on their point and see which way they're gonna be going.
I definitely thought it was high number.
Ah, well, I said it wrong. Whatever. Two's already headed down to like the south. So 4, go double back up north because you're right on top of 3, anyways. I have the command brief taped though, so we'll see. Plus, this gives us more time before we engage for Silas to potentially return. Wow. Alright, Silas, connect 2, stop, so that you don't get into contact, drop a rally, and wait for him to successfully get into your squad. Everyone else, stop, and we're just gonna get the line set up before we push in.
Alright, Zeke, follow me. We're moving east.
I blame Kamal for that mistake.
Yep, where the first one dies, boy. We're far north.
Yeah, boy.
We shall see.
Alright, squad 3's holding, waiting for squad 2 to get in front.
Alright, so yeah, we're
Pull
gonna
up
let
a map real
Silas
fast. It's just a general setup right now. They're getting the guys on a nice
Did he end up on the
platoon
wrong
line.
Oh my fucking god.
Sounds like they have an ND.
Whoever did that is getting. Oh, it was Silas.
He spawned in.
It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. It was one of my guys.
Really? That's actually even better. You, I would have been. Or Silas, you're more south. You're the southwest squad.
Pony's command on the British side right now. They think that the INS are not on the very first points, but that is the exact opposite. They're on all of the very first points.
If you haven't near
chain of command briefing was hilarious. Yeah, I was laughing pretty hard at that as well. That was really good from Pony.
Spotted anything?
Nope.
He's not entirely wrong though.
They could just be taking it slow.
Only for me. Soldier.
Especially the truck.
Oh.
Alright, I think we're good to proceed. So we
Yeah,
can
here I go.
I don't know. Southwest.
Serious view. Move to the down. So
2008
both.
and people come
Alright.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
The town is southeast. That's a bit of a trip. Contact?
Contact.
Whoa, sounds like yeah, these guys are getting lit up on the British side.
Command's down.
I think did command just get sniped apparently?
Where's that contact? Lima opened 1, Silas called out.
Let's see here.
Roger,
Yeah, command went down. Wow, who was that on top of the hill? Who was that AR?
Southeast.
Tactical Beard. He just took out command from wow, I don't know, like 300 meters away, 200 meters away.
Whatever you say goes.
The only person who died was Best Pony. It was just Tactical Beard. It looks like though. Set up with his AR.
4 and 3.
Negative.
Negative. Roger. 4, start swinging southwest. 3, try and get good eyes on the village if you haven't already.
Yeah, roger.
He's gonna be falling back after hitting him. And yeah, they're getting the weapon squad and moving in the south here. Prepare for the flank.
2, how you doing?
We're holding. We took contact from the south. I'm trying to get eyes on Kilo 10 now.
Roger, we're gonna try and cover your south flank of any possible contacts on
There's keys south for squad 4. Take keys south for squad 4.
Roger 4.
Keep your distance, guys.
If anyone needs immediate MG support, I can break off a buddy team to help you. Alright, start swinging 220.
Got eyes on Eki inside the village.
Roger, 3 and 4, move into position where you can mutually support each other on assaulting in. Squad 2, act as overwatch while we try and clear out your south.
The British do have eyes on the town now. But I don't think there's that many people peeking out of the window. That if there's so much foliage, you just won't be able to see them. That guy's hiding behind a rock.
I got contacts moving inside of Kilo 10.
Saying they got contacts moving in Kilo 10, so that is the main point.
Yes, Kilo 10.
It's like Squad 4, looks like they're going to be the guys making the push into the main town.
I'm gonna watch the left.
I suggest we just fucking hit these guys and try to push through.
Yeah,
I gotta take you so.
I think they're
Squad
calling
3
it
is
for
set
their
to engage his contact.
Yeah, I'm gonna engage that tech.
I hear a district tech going off. Oh wow, these guys are pushing out on the hill, they get lit up. Guys in the building get lit up as well. Yeah, pull off that shot. He got him. Nice. Who's that? Cosmo. He didn't shot his part. No, he took out main tags already.
Once that's you can push off this hill, but right now we're surprised.
Distant technical by Vindication.
Yeah.
He's pressing. However, in the far south, they're getting flanked here. Squad 1, they're running into contacts. That's the weapon fire support squad. It is the Dorf squad. There's only 2 of Dorf's man down. His and I'm not sure who else. He's gonna be falling back. He ran into a full squad, maybe a little bit more. No, it looks like just a squad.
We are spreading more southwest support to get in circumvent of the town.
And they got eyes on the mortars in the town, so they know they have a fob up there.
Contact to my immediate south.
This is gonna be stalemated.
Try and deal with that. We can't move up without doing
Squad 5, INS Squad 5 up in the north. They're gonna be moving south down to assist. in the flank here, but the British, they're already moving in. Like they're gonna take over this hill very soon. They're just trying to cross over that road. They'll stomp through all the INS. They've killed quite a few already. It's like 3 on this side, 2 out on the hill. They're already down. Who is that? Wow. Ben with the AR. He took out a guy peeking the window. Accurate, like super accurate saw fire, or mini-me. So there's just one guy left inside their main first compound. Actually, no, sorry, there's 2. It wasn't highlighted. J-Tech and Clay J.
On the house, Kilo 1017.
So once they clear this, they can keep on pushing, and INS will be in their rear, and there's no one defending the previous points. Dentrick, he takes out, I believe that was J-Tech. If British clear out this town, they can just keep on running. They can just ignore contact and keep on running. What is INS Squad 2? I think Squad 2 is on the main point. Yeah, that was Nacho Squad. And there's just 1 man remaining now. There is a lot of A fire going on in this one building. They know his number now. Sounds like Dorf went down. He's getting shot through. Dentra. Yep, they took down the radio. So they're pushing.
I don't want to have a fight here. We have control of more.
Yep, they cleared it out and they said just run through. They're telling all their guys to run. They're telling Squad 1, the fire support squad, to just keep on running. Let me see how people are left here. It's just 2. Wow, that was not a good trade on their part. But that might have been enough to keep them off their back and keep these guys pushing through. Come on, we got about a full INS up here in the north. They're waiting for contact to be around in this area. And they're going to run into 2 men, and that's it. All the other guys, they're going to be running off already. Once that radio is down, they can move out. Keep in mind, they're going to move to... I forgot the exact... but I believe it's this guy right here. Actually, Squad... Not just...
Solid copy. 3 head homeless guys up.
Go fly over there, see what they has left.
Use the mortar and just bombard some of their oppositions, some of the other towns.
Negative, the mortar's already almost down. If it's not down.
Nice. I'm here with it. I'm on it.
Yeah, just dig it up.
This one, we got real hit.
Alright, so Squad 2 INS, they've fallen back. It is 5 men left.
I've got an FTL, that's me, and an MG.
We got Nacho, Aethel, Silent, Marmello, and Orange. These guys are going to be defending around an entire platoon. That is going to be pushing them. You can see their outline super far away. It's the amount of people inside that town they're going to be running. Like, just full sprint. There's no reason for them to slow down right now.
That is contact east.
Yeah, they're probably following us from the east.
So they've fallen back to their second location now that they know the British were going into the yellow route.
That is contact behind us.
Alright, game plan here. Nacho's holding. We're just going to be harassing them. Storm and Pain, we're going to be engaging them from a distance and just harassing them, alright?
Copy. I'm taking my guys to the south right now so we can get from a different angle.
Yep, good idea.
Sustained fire.
Yeah, they have about just a fire team or so shooting at these INS in their back, allowing their guys to go and push through.
I'm moving up. I'm with you.
Take a look here at our kills. We got 9 for the British and 9 for the INS, so it's even right now. But I would say the British have the advantage. They're in front of the main force of the INS, which is down here over in the southeast.
Squad 3 is full effective.
And it's about who's can get there first. And it looks like they might be running almost side by side.
Into an ambush. They have techies.
Depends on how fast they move. Nah, they're kind of far back here. Squad 4 INS. These guys are going to be held up until Squad 4 moves out. But this squad can push through 2 real fast and get over to the 3rd point. They can turn their attack into defense. Here, just some more contact. These guys will be running off. Squad 4, they're moving out very slowly.
11-9, and then
And the 2 men from Squad 1, it's like one of them's going down. It's just CPS, all by himself. He's trying to get out of there. What a poor man. He lost his buddy.
Moving if you can.
He might be able to make it out unless some guy sees him just through the trees and tags him, but I think he might be home free.
Move to the south.
I don't want anyone
of the
dying
town.
in there because they still probably got guys
Just
there.
bypass the town. Move to the south of it.
Yeah, I think he's home
we'll be able
free.
to take the techie.
They're directly north of me, about 300 meters right now.
Of course, as I say that,
Report.
I think he gets shot.
Okay, try to beat them.
We've
Yeah,
got
he's not
copies
bandaging.
2 opposition, 200 meters out.
Try to be sneaky.
Copy that. Just move around to the south side of the town. Move to my position, and we'll move.
I'm looking at Squad 4. They're on this north side of the valley. And I
Bypass
think
the
INS
town
Squad
to the
4,
south.
yeah, they're on the
Avoid that
south side. They're
intersection.
over the hill, though. On the other
Copy.
side.
Moving.
They might,
That
this
squad, I
little
agree,
force here, they
really
might be able to
headed
disrupt.
Copy
that-
that.
I
They're
would say
going
half
along the
platoon.
yellow route.
If they move fast. So those are the guys defending the main, this INS over here. Main British force, and INS running up behind them. It's about speed and aggression right now. As you can see, we actually have a YouTuber here today. We got Diplex Heated, a little bit of a special guest. I think he was commentating the first round for his channel. So I see this video up on his channel for his POV, his commentary. But I guess he's going to be playing the second round. That's his little shout out right there. That's all you get. Playing on this map a couple times, I know this objective, it's pretty hard to push. You need to have like a couple ARs up in these rocks and fire down into the town. I mean, you can cover all the windows pretty well, and you have infantry pour off from basically each side of the rock, the far side and the close side. That's what I would do, because otherwise you have to cross not only this road, but I mean, look how far back any defilade or foliage is from that main road. I mean, you're talking about this is where your main line's going to be, and they have to run more than 50 meters in the open. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be staying high. I think, who is this?
Passing, or do you want us observing?
Silent. I think he might be able to see guys across this road.
Alright, silent copy.
Remember, we have outlines, he doesn't. You might not see him through the foliage.
Town looks clear.
Judging by how he's peeking and how he's pulling back, I think he sees people across that road.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it. See the Delta
Yep.
10 6.
Yeah, I think he saw him right,
Secure that area.
right through that little gap.
Contacts in Gulf 11-8.
Yeah, they took over the rock formation, getting fire support set up.
Yeah.
They have guys moving in already before they even had contact. So they're getting the guys as forward as far as possible before opening up.
Silence
And as they get distracted on the south, they have guys coming in from the north side. The INS, remember, they're still back here, and they're really close now. I would say they're about 100 meters out from this force, but still, got a little bit of guys up here to the north. I think they'll be ignoring them. British just can't stop the push right now. They got to keep it going. This guy's gonna get mowed down as soon as he got out in the open.
Do you want us to support or keep moving?
Yo, Egon, is there anything in the 2-story?
Not that I see, not that I see.
Got British pushing up.
Oh, fuck.
Nade goes down. Oh, it's right on top of him. Bad nade.
Silas, we're bypassing. We're heading to
Nade.
Delta 10-6.
I think he's gonna go for a round 2. It's another bad nade. The British soldier almost walked right into that bad nade.
Did you get him?
I don't think he's dead. I think he's still up.
God damn it. Oh yeah, because I turned him reload.
I'm in front.
I think they can shoot from
Trying up the
another
stairs.
nade. Let's see how this goes for him. Oh, he got peeked before he can release the nade. He ran to his nade though, he dropped. Oh, he just barely missed it. Wow. He is a lucky man. It is silent.
We just lost Bourbon.
Alright, T-Grubs, get your guys whatever you have left. Just tell them to hold and secure those buildings. We're moving back on your west side.
And it looks like two British soldiers pushed up on this northern building, and they both got killed. Who's that? By Ethel.
Yep,
INS have taken over the northern hill.
Stay safe.
They're mowing him down. And this is they're already pushing guys off. Duck over on Twitch asking what is the objective of this op. The British have to push through a patrol line. They chose the yellow route. If I pull up our map, the British chose the yellow route, and they have to clear out each objective in order depending on which spawn they chose. Either if it was the east or the west. They chose the east side. So that means they got to go east to west, clearing out the yellow line.
Alright, Cosmo, I'm gonna sprint across, and right as I do, oh fuck, no, I hear him walking up there still.
Yeah, he's upstairs. The stairwell is on the southwest corner.
Yeah, INS are pushing in to the British right now. Nice shot by TJ Grebs here. Didn't get the name of who he took down. I think this man's gonna run up behind it. Yeah, he's getting shot at. He's too busy. He's too occupied. TJ Greb has to see them. Maybe he didn't see him.
Good context from southeast.
But these guys are now occupied by the British who are trying to get this fast-paced movement that was too fast for them. They're trying to push to the next objective. It's just not going to work. So yeah, now they're trying to get fire support back, and it slowed down the INS, but not enough. Oh, he did peek back, but he missed his shot. That's the thing about blowing full auto. I could hear him tapping off. Full auto is just, it's impossible to make any shot above 50 meters and get, 2 perfect shots on them. It's like they finally killed Silent, so they took over this one little compound. Took a break here, look at our kills. 13 for the British and 24 for the INS. Oh, it's a great shot on his part. A jive. He takes out one. Aethel, he takes out TJ Grubbs. INS, they are moving in now. The reinforcements are here. I think it was about 2 squads or so that were outside Remember, they came in behind the British before, the very first point. Now they're here.
Alright, there's so many.
So there is 2 British inside the actual compound, a couple outside. This is where it's at right now. He tries to throw a nade through the window.
Grenade, so, oh boy.
I think it went in.
I think that.
It did win it. It kills both of them. Wow. That was a fantastic nade through the window. Who was that? I think it was Willem. Fantastic into his part. That's hard to pull off. So yeah, we're at 1628 right now. So we got 1 British soldier over here, HML, with then it looks like 2 over here, lawn darts and keys, with then 3 more, liberal punnet, little bump, and zag. The British almost had that second point. They were halfway there, and they thought they could. Oh, we could just push through.
Oh, we're
getting shot at here.
Keep fucking running. Just keep running.
Who's that from? He's from this man right over here, Athel. He is going to town right now. Or could have been, yeah, I think it's this SL, Nacho. Nice little platoon line set up on their part. Or not platoon line, fire team line.
I'm in cover here.
Quick peek at what these 2 British soldiers are doing. They might be just trying to get a little bit of fire support. Yeah, it appears like. To what effect? I'm not sure.
They're shooting us, Lon.
Yeah, that scout definitely has eyes on it.
Lon.
Copy that. Maneuver. Let me know when you're set.
Shot lands right next to Lon. I think he got hit. Yep, he's blue. This is more than an uphill battle right now. Talking about 4 soldiers have to push in, and I mean you're getting shot at by more than 4 dudes right now, more than double that.
Oh my god, I'm fucking
Trying to smoke it out, get up close. It's their only option. It's like lawn darts and keys. They're doing their job as a nice little distraction here. They are completely pinned. Yeah, I would not go down that hill. You can see how many bullet holes just on that rock. It's a very, very accurate fire from the INS right now.
We got their attention. I'm moving.
These 2 men, they're going to be staying here on the hill. 3 people are pushing. It looks like HML is the one who went down.
I'm hit.
Nice shot by Dag there. This is back here, liberal. As soon as that smoke dissipates, he's going to get shot up.
Copy, me too.
Frag goes out. where it landed. Went up for the INS. I think it landed right on top of him. Yeah. Proponent goes down.
Zach, banish me. Zach, banish me.
I think
Liberal,
Keys and Londarth, yeah, they try to cross, and now they're dead.
It's just us.
So there's just them left.
Okay,
Get around
crawl
these
east,
rocks, I
crawl
guess.
east. Yep. Yeah, I'm absurdly low on health. I'm just a, at this point, I'm just your, bullet sponge.
I swear, I'm always the last one.
Okay, I'd crouch at this point. Crouch at this point, because we're behind cover and we want to make less noise. On you. Hold, hold, hold. Hold, let's listen. Okay, we can't hear this. A lot of ambience. Okay.
No, there is definitely footsteps, you're right.
Let's continue east. Okay. Yeah, let's loop around. Watch our rear. Watch our rear. We're gonna loop around. We're gonna kind of follow the road a little bit.
Copy.
And we're gonna try to get into town from the nearest building.
There's no windows.
Okay, so I'm
really
not
facing the way, except the one balcony.
Have eyes on the building we're gonna run to. Okay. You see the one south? Get up this hill.
Yep.
See the one direct south? The 2-story? We're gonna pick up and sprint. Okay. 3. Ready?
This is the only 2 left alive, and they're getting ready to make a push.
3,
they're getting the stamina.
2, 1, sprint.
Here they go. So far, so good. I'm not sure who this is. It's here. It's Evan SMA.
Going up,
He's
going up.
peeking. Little bump goes down.
Contact my building.
No, it's only Zag left now. Zag says, yeah, no, I'm not going up that stairs. There's INS running around him right now. I think there's one guy up in the north. Yeah, he could peek him right now. But I think these guys are going to run around first. Yep, running around the corner soon. He gets mowed down by USS Guam. I was the end of session 1, round 2. Great job by the INS both round. Did great defending. Just constant contact. Again, we're at squadops.gg. You can sign up at our events right there. Also for our trainings to get into the events. Every first Wednesday of every month, we have an open op. You don't have to take training to get into it. This is XF commentating for tonight. Or tonight for the EU. We'll be back for the US time zone. That's going to be in about 3 hours. A little bit less than 3 hours. We'll be back for our second session. Remember, follow us at twitch.tv/squadops, and also we're on YouTube. This is XF. Have a good one.